Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel, and today's reading is a bit different. Today, the 20th of April of 2023, we have a new moon and a solar eclipse. So I felt inspired to do a reading of how this phenomena is going to affect your life, what changes it will bring. And so to find this out, we have three possibilities here. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So please take your time to choose your pile. Take your time to choose your pile. And you can pause the video if you like, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Now, the first thing I see here is a twofold message. And we're starting with probably the most obvious for those who know tarot, that because we have cups, we have the lovers here. So this could be very well for many of you a love message. So with this phenomena, with this solar eclipse and new moon hitting our planet today, it can be that will have a great change in your love life. There's also a choice that you have to make. It could be between two people, but it could be like how you want to carry out your love life, what you really want from your love life. And for some of you, there will be a new person coming in. We have the Page of Cups, and it's going to be love at first sight. It could be an infatuation even at first, but it's going to develop into something more. But there are changes that have to be carried out. There will be decisions. You also have to want this. Some of you may have been single for quite some time, and maybe you're a bit afraid of getting into a relationship, and this is the decision that you have to take. And it could also be that to make space in your life, you may be a very busy person, you may have a lot going on in your life, and it's like make space in your heart, in your mind, and in your life for someone else to enter it, to be part of it. Now, the thing is, because we have here the crystal ball, we have the bear, we have the map here. Now, I think that the person that will enter your life, for those of you who really resonate with someone new entering your life, this will be someone that has already been foretold. That I've already watched pick a card readings, or you went to a card reader, or a medium, or a psychic, whatever you've done, but this has been foretold, and this person is coming in, and this is someone who's really strong. This is a strong person. Usually this stands for a man, actually could also stand for a father figure, and it's someone who's really strong, someone who's solid, someone who's has a really good position in life, especially when it comes to finances or career. This is someone who's successful. Yeah, someone who's successful, and probably comes from abroad. I'm taking the cards now a bit more literally, right? So someone who's from another country, and the countries we have here, that is actually Europe. We have Portugal, we have Spain, we have France, Great Britain, so that would be Wales, England, Ireland, and Scotland. We have Italy. We have Belgium. We have also like the Nordic countries of Europe, and we even have North Africa. So, and I'm not naming all the countries, and my geography is not that great, to tell you the truth, but I'm just giving you some hints. So we have here European countries. So there could be someone from an European country, or even from North Africa. But you take this as it resonates for you. So it doesn't have to be. The thing is someone from abroad, or maybe you're in Europe and someone will come from overseas or from the eastern region of the globe. It doesn't matter. The thing is someone that is from another country, from another culture. And it was speaking another language, right? but nowadays English is the lingua franca, so it is the common language around the world. So you'll be able to understand one another, hopefully. So this is what I see. So this is someone has already been foretold, and it's like you'll have to make space for this person to enter your life. It will be like a decision, or maybe it's just a decision that, yes, I'm ready for love right now, or I'm ready for something new. And yeah, because at first when you meet this person, there will be also some indecision. You don't know, am I ready for this? Is this the right person? But this person, it's really is going to occupy a lot of space in your life, because I'm not saying this person is overbearing. I don't think that. I just think he's a very charismatic person, and you want this person, and all its charisma, all its strength, all its power in your life. Yeah, like I said, it will have to be a decision here, but it will be love at first sight coming into your life, and it will be a very happy relationship. It will develop into a happy family. So, and this person will also easily integrate into your group of friends, into your family. Okay, so this is the love part of the reading, but there's also another connotation here. There's another level to these cards, and it will be more in a career or business sense, because what the cards are inviting you, this is even like more advice, even when it comes to your career or to your dreams, because I see here a dream coming through as well, being really happy in your career, and it will be something creative. So many of you that are watching this, you may be creatively talented, and you may have wanted to follow this streak or to follow this tendency for a long time, and now you'll be able to. You will have the tools, you will have the opportunity. The only thing that I was saying that would be the advice, especially these two cards here with the map and the two of pentacles, is for you to organize your life in a way that, to establish a routine, to establish a habit, in order to have that discipline. I'm not saying that you're not disciplined, but the cards are here. It's like I said at the beginning, you may be someone that has a lot going on in your life right now. So the cards are really inviting you, hey, find a way of putting your ambition, your work in your dreams, and to make it as a priority as well. It's not saying that it has to be more important than anything else, but to include it in your daily routines. And for some of you, it would even be like a tarot channel or astrology channel or a psychic channel. So on YouTube, for instance, this would be a possibility. And it's really inviting you to really work on it, to really make a conscious decision, and because you can get really successful in this venue, in this venture. You can be really successful. They're just asking you, like, find the passion, find the time, and work on it. Yeah, that's it. So, but let's see what the oracle cards have to tell us here. First of all, we have here, what do you need to release? The waning moon. With this card here, for me, is like, remember I was telling you, making space, creating space, be it for a love relationship, be it for the time and space for following your dreams. There's something here that you still need to release. And this could be also the bear, because sometimes the bear also stands as the adversary. And sometimes this adversary is in our mind, right? We have to fight the bear, to wrestle the bear. It could be also a bit like the strength card in the tarot. And it's like releasing old demons, or releasing ex-partners, releasing old fears or old thought patterns that haven't helped you so far. So it's really here the invitation. So what you need to release in order to be ready for something new in your life. And then we have here, first quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. This is a wonderful card because it tells us there's a lot of good luck and serendipity coming into your life. And you just need to believe in it. You just need to go with it, not resist it. Yeah. So it's also here releasing resistance, releasing the false conviction that you're not worthy, because you are worthy, you are wonderful, and you're here to thrive, you're here to be successful, you're here to create and experience beautiful things. Now, I'll get more messages for you, pile number one. So, how will this solar eclipse and new moon impact your life? What changes is it bringing? So, it's bringing a lot of passion into your life. So, you're finding your mojo. You know, if you felt stuck, if you felt unmotivated, well, this is changing now. So, you're finding your mojo, you're getting it back. And here we have time to go. This is really nice because this is what you need to release. So you're releasing people, you're releasing situations and also thought patterns, and you're moving on. You are going on your path, and there are new wonderful things coming your way. Back of the deck, we have the tribe. So you have the support of your tribe, and I see from many of you, you'll be able to create a new tribe, or to find, or finally find your tribe and the right people around you, and even create a family, be it a friend's family or a loving relationship, and then marriage, family, and so on. Okay. And what about advice? What advice do we have for you? Just a second. So, what advice for pile number one? Tend to the small things. You know, it's the details. It's always the details. And here we have act as if, and I'll get you one more card. And I'll interpret it in a second. And let it shine, the peacock spirit. Okay. So they're kind of confirming, and trust the magic again. Trust the magic. Believe in your good luck. And because there will be serendipity. There will be serendipity acting in your life, and believe in it. And the thing is, tend to the small things. Has to do with this organization and not leaving things just happen on their own. I'm not telling you to turn into a control freak or to become an even stronger control freak. Not that. It's just, it's like to take life in your hands, you know, and be responsible for everything that happens, especially if it is your career, you know, to really take it seriously. And I'm not saying that you're not taking it seriously, but there's some factor here that you're still not believing in it, and that maybe lead to procrastination or not to take it so seriously. But it's here really the invitation to take it seriously and to take care of all the details of how you want to express yourself and how you want to lead your life, be it career-wise or love-wise as well. And act as if, and this trust the magic that we just saw, it really has to do with this believe in your luck, in your good luck, and you know, and act as if it's a fake it till you make it. You know, if you are not there yet, and this may frustrate you, just start acting as if you were there in order to inspire your mind, inspire your heart to believe that it is possible, right? And to help it manifest. Then we have let it shine. And for me, it's this: let your light shine. Act as if you're already there where you are, and be that superstar you know you are in your heart, and be all of that you want to become, and you know, call in that energy for now, for this moment now. One last card. What advice we have here? Turn on the light. Yeah, let it shine. Perfect. It's really, really nice. And rise and shine again. It's all about shine. It's like you're waking up to life again. this is all confirming you are getting your mojo back, your energy back. This may even be because you're probably healing from some issue, be it emotional or physical. You are getting your energy back. So just let it shine. You can do this. Yeah, there you go. And pile number one, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number two, this is your reading. Now, how will this solar eclipse and new moon impact your life? What's going to change? Well, I see here the end of financial problems. And these are really good news. And this is a very direct energy. And because we have here the fish, the moon, and fortune, so money coming in. And with the moon is about fear. Many times doesn't have always to be this interpretation, but many times it's about fear. And that's what I get here with these two cards, with the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. You know, you've been holding your fort, your fortress for a long time. You've been making ends meet. You've been making the impossible possible, and you've made sacrifices. And there was like a lot of difficult situations and even competition, especially in the workplace, you know, like pettiness. You were confronted with people that weren't helpful or that were just, you know, always trying to push you, you know, be it in a positive way or in a negative way. But this is a bit a stressful situation, even if it was well meant and it was, you know, to push you forward, but it's still a stressful situation. And then what we see here with the Ace of Swords is then suddenly there's no more enough. You know, you're cutting that thread of difficulty, you're making that decision. This is going to change, and it's going to change now. And this is very, very strong. It's a very strong energy coming from you, and it's very clear. You actually now, you're not allowing yourself to be led into difficult situations anymore. It's like you're gaining control over your life. You're gaining control of how you perceive life, of how you react to life. And this is extremely positive because you've probably been doing a lot of self-work. You've gone really, really deep. That's also one of the meanings of the fish. You've gone really deep on this self-work, but the main thing here is like you probably were trying to understand why I'm in this lack consciousness, so to say, and why am I always being confronted with the same difficult situations? Why is this going in a loop? Now, the moon is also inspiration, and then it really connects here to the swords card again, to the Ace of Swords. So it's inspiration, and it's very creative as well, you know. And for some of you, what I'm getting here, and remember, this is just for some of you, but maybe it will inspire you as well. This could also mean, in this context, a passive income. You know, where you have a great idea, for instance, for a video or something like that, for on YouTube or TikTok, whatever channel, doesn't matter, and it becomes viral and you can live off of it. Or you have idea for a product and you let it, patent it. Sorry, it's too early in the morning. I usually do my videos in the evening, and today I have to do it in the morning, and I'm not a morning person, but here we go. We are active and doing stuff. What I was going to say, yes, so you patent it and then, you know, and it's a success, so it's a passive income. So these are just ideas. It doesn't have to be that you do this. It could be something similar. It doesn't matter. But I have the feeling for some of you here, this could be a passive income and it's quite successful. Now, the thing is also, and this is not a negative. This is actually just to remind you, it's not going to be overnight, because the moon is also has its phases. It needs at least a month to go through all the phases. And that's why we also have here the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is telling you, oh yes, you're in the right direction. This is a new phase, and it's the right one for you, and it's going to be very profitable, it's going to be successful, but it's going to take time, because you see, he is not moving. So it's telling you, you have what it takes, but be patient with yourself. It can be a bit frustrating, because you see, oh, I want it now, I want this success now, I want to win the lottery and just be become an overnight success. It will be, but before that overnight success, there's some preparation that needs to be done. And this could be also here the Five of Wands telling us preparation, trying things out. It doesn't have to be that it's just people being difficult with you. It's, for instance, trying different things out as well, trying your strength, your talent, your ability, just, putting it to the test, and until you finally find the perfect solution, the perfect formula, so to say. And then it starts moving forward. But here our Knight of Pentacles saying, hey, this takes time. It's okay. But you are getting money. You are finding the right solution, and your financial difficulties will come to an end. So you're slowly coming out of financial difficulties. This is amazing. I like it. Now, one thing we have here is then, you are good enough. The full moon in Virgo. And, okay, this is nice, because, like finances or money, we could see it as a mirror image, or a mirror manifestation of what we believe of ourselves, of how we see ourselves, or how we are programmed to deal with our self-worth and with the worth of our work. It's like a mirror image of what we think we deserve. And this card is saying, well, you're changing this. And we have a full moon here, a full moon here as well. So it's like this feeling of, being on a survive modus, and not being enough, or whatever you do is not enough. This feeling is coming to like a critical mass, and then it twists, then it changes, shifts. That's the word I was looking for. And then it shifts. So it changes completely. And then you go in your direction, you go in your right path. And so what we're getting here is like you having a more accurate idea and vision of yourself, and you're increasing your self-worth. You start seeing who you really are, and how wonderful and important and talented and loving and lovable you are. Then we have here first quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power, and this is what you're going to do. So not only you're recognizing your self-worth, this also allows you to step into your power. And this is here the Knight of Pentacles, because you are heading towards your power, but this is a process, right? You'll start to have, or probably have already started to have, the first insights or the first glimpses of who you really are and of your true colors, your true light. But this will then take time to increase, to establish itself, and to become like normal for you. So it will be your new normal, is to understand how amazing you are, and this will reflect in a more pragmatic way in on your financial life. Yeah. So let's see if we get more messages for you. Pile number 2. So how will this new moon and solar eclipse impact your life? And we have the first card. Why? And I think that's what I was saying. You've been doing a lot of self-work. You've been really looking into your patterns, into your beliefs. Oh my God, look, this is wonderful. And then that's what I meant also with that critical mass. It will reach a point where I say, well, I understand it, I get it, but I don't want it. It's enough. you know, and then your energy shifts and you're starting a new life. You are rediscovering and reinventing yourself as well. So, in the meanwhile, just breathe, just be calm, just be centered as much as you can, of course. And let's get you some advice cards. So for pile number 2, some advice cards, please. And it could be that, you're still struggling also here with the 5 of Wands with the situation you're in. But again, this is changing. All the struggles, all the self-doubts, all the grievance you may be experiencing with a situation, this will fade away. Like I said, it's going to resolve within you. So again, for pile number 2. Wow, and destroyed my set. Thank you. So let's see here. Let's just make it beautiful again. So kind of. All right, now see the big picture. Yeah, it's your first. And remember, you got the card breathe. Here we say be peace. And Spirit has a plan. We also got be playful and time to let go. So time to let go of those outdated, self-image thoughts and beliefs, and you're going to deal with this in the most beautiful way. And yeah, when you see the big picture, it's like not to get too stuck up in what is and what is now and with things that are not working now, and really to widen, like get that bird eye view of your life and of who you are and of what you always wanted to do and what are the paths to go there. But be peace, just try to calm down your anxieties, your worries, your fears. Maybe meditate, pray. Praying got out of fashion, but praying is very, very powerful. And it doesn't matter which religion, doesn't matter how you do it. It's just praying is getting that connection to your higher self and to divinity. And that can calm you down, because by praying, you feel, or through praying, you feel safer, you feel connected. And that has a very strong psychological effect and emotional effect on your well-being. So this is what I'm getting here. And you will feel also more inspired. So be it meditating, be it, getting more in touch with nature, be it, for instance, dancing or being creative in expressing yourself, getting into that meditating state as well, or praying, whatever it is, whatever you identify with, is just that you calm down so you stay focused, you stay centered and grounded. Then Spirit has a plan. Yeah, what Spirit has a plan is really to trust. Things are going this way, even if we don't understand, even if we don't agree with what is happening to us at a certain point, is really to remind you, Spirit has a plan, you will be guided, trust. Okay, so one last card as advice. So for pile 2. Then we have create. Like I was saying, even if it's a creative endeavor, go for it in order to relax and feel connected. And for some of you, it will also be like something creative, that will get you the money you need. Oh, but funnily enough, we have here say no at the bottom of the deck. So here's the need of saying no to something, to a situation, to a belief, again, to someone, to a specific someone. It doesn't have to be a love interest. It can be, but it doesn't have to be a love interest. It could be someone, or it could be even an offer that could be very tempting, but it's not resonating with your heart. So whatever it is, there's here the need to put some distance with a specific situation. Okay. Pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And if you'd like private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. How will the solar eclipse and the new moon impact your life? Now, there's a change here happening. And we see here the coffin, the mask, and the woman. And it's like what I see here, and also the other cards here. Down here we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Hangman. What I see here is the end of an illusion, but it doesn't have to be something painful or like something horrible. No. I see here something being really positive. I'm saying this because sometimes, waking up from illusions is really painful, on different levels. But here I see being overdue, something that really needs to happen. It's a new balance has to be established, and things that do not belong to you, that do not serve you, have to go away, in order for you to regain your power. Now, this may take a while to happen. It could be a process that goes in different stages. It can be really quick for some of you, for others of you, it will take some time. But I see here is really this, because we have the mask and we have the 7 of Swords, is really the dropping of the mask, right? Seeing people or situations for what they really are. And this mask, or wearing a mask, has to end. Maybe it also has to do with you in a certain situation, not being true to yourself or not being truthful in a situation. It doesn't have to be deceitful in a evil way, so to say, because sometimes, those white lies in order to save the situation or save someone's honor as well. But there's something here that's actually keeping you, is keeping you stuck. And this has to change, because it's not based on the truth. It's not based on something sustainable, and it's not sustainable anymore. This has to change here. And this is what will happen. Again, there's a new equilibrium, a new balance taking place in your life. And it could be that it's someone that hasn't been truthful. For some of you, it will be a woman. Some of you, it will be a man. So either way, someone hasn't been truthful to you and kept you at an arm's length, or has only been giving you crumbs, right? And this is what you need to wake up from. Because you've been stuck, you've been feeling stuck in a certain situation, be it a love situation, be it career, be it even like family or friends that, not that haven't been supportive or haven't allowed you to grow, and to blossom the way you could have had. And I see here you're not allowing this to happen anymore, because now you're seeing it. You're seeing through the lies. Also here with the King is seeing through the lies, and they're facing each other. So there will be some sort of confrontation. Doesn't have to be, I don't see here aggressive cards, actually. It's like a waking up, a resurrecting, you being resurrected from a time of being stuck, a time of being held back, be it by yourself or by other people, but you're seeing through the lies, you're seeing through the masks or behind the masks, and you changing this, you're coming back to your own, you're coming back to your own power. And again, with the Hanged Man, this is not something that happens overnight. This is not something that happens really fast. But this situation is so like it will allow you to see things in another way. This is the big gift of the Hanged Man, is seeing things in another perspective, reaching wisdom through a painful situation or unmovable situation in this case. And so what I see here is a situation shift, is a change, and you starting to see things for what they really are, and getting a new balance in your life, getting your life back on track. And I see you also getting rid of people that do not suit you. And this is here also one of the meanings of the coffin is ending of relationships, ending of difficult situations as well, because it wasn't bearable anymore. And I see you doing this. And what we have here is then communication is key. Again, to solve any misunderstandings, to get the truth out of a situation, be it, because we're deluding ourselves or because other people are, deceiving our feelings, our mind. And there will be the need of conversations or really listening to what other people are saying, or really paying attention to their body language, because that's also communication. And then we have let your fears dissolve. Yeah. And this is nice. You know why? Again, we have a full moon here on the card, and here we have new moon. So again, the new start is something reaching that critical mass and then giving way. It's like it reaches its breaking point. It breaks, and then it gets a new beginning. And the breaking here is the breaking of illusions, like I was telling you, or breaking of situations that weren't bearable anymore, and you cannot pretend anymore. You cannot pretend that something is sustainable anymore, and you need that change, and that change will happen. But for it to happen, you have to dissolve your fears, let go of your fears. Because sometimes we keep up a pretense or an illusion because we're afraid of facing reality. And that doesn't make you bad or wrong, or we all do that to a certain level at some point in our lives, because we're not ready to cope with a situation. So it's very human, but I see here that you are changing this. Now, let's get more information about the situation itself. So what is coming your way if we get further, either confirmation or further information? Let's see. So we have here a lot of fire. Pile number 1 also got this fire. So you're getting more energy, and also it's more aggressive energy. So you're not going to be passive anymore. You're not going to allow things just to happen to you. You're getting the reins of your life back. You're taking back control. You're becoming the master of your life. And you're not just allowing things just to happen. So, and there's a lot of passion here as well. So, what else? Observer. So again, you're going to take a look with the observer, and we have regeneration. So this is a new beginning. This is a second chance at life, at a situation, because this breaking point, like I said, leads to communication, right? So some things can be saved. Some situations can be restarted, and then with new vigor, a new passion, a new life. But you really have to see things for what they really are. You really have, like I was saying, body language, or see the bigger picture of the situation and how everything fits together. Because you are willing to change your life. You are willing to correct the wrongs, to make amends, to build bridges. You are willing to do it, and you are ready to do it, and you should do it as well. because there's a lot of healing that will take place by facing your own fears and or the illusions that were built around you. And I find it interesting. Can you see the crab here? I hope that's a crab here. And the crab, very often doesn't go forwards. It goes sideways, and sometimes it zigzags. So it's like the path is not really straightforward many times, and it can be one step back, one step forward, two steps back kind of feeling. But you are moving forward. The situation will become better. Now, what advice do we have for pile 3? What advice do we have? Reclaim your power. I love this card. So really, reclaim your power. Again, you're taking matters into your own hands. This is a good confirmation. There you go. Then we have surrender now. Yeah, surrender the illusions, dissolve your fears. Yeah. And we have learn from the past. Wow. It's really here the invitation not to repeat the same mistakes and to remind you, you are never alone. Look how beautiful is that. You are never alone. So don't make the same mistakes as in the past. It's an invitation. We all go through the phases we have to go through, but you may notice there's like a repeating pattern or a repeating cycle. And if you recognize the symptoms or the tendencies or the behaviors, then it's like, let that go and reclaim your power. Don't go through it again. There's no need for you to go through it again. It's like you've learned your lessons, so to say. Now, take no offense is the last card here. Take no offense. And here you have bottom of the deck, say yes. I see here you like saying yes to yourself, saying yes to a new situation, saying yes to freedom from complications and drama and falsehood in your life as well. And with take no offense is like, take it easy. You're going through this. People do sometimes what they do. And sometimes it's not even because they really want to deceive you. It's because this their survival technique, so to say, their social skills that with which they were raised. But if it hurts you, of course, remember, this is a general reading. If someone is really abusive of you, just, you don't take that. If you cannot fight back, then run away. Run away from that person as fast as you can. And with take no offense, it's like sometimes life is hard, but it's not personal in that sense. It's not like someone is really out to get you. But I'd like to get you another card here, if you don't mind. Yeah, it's not an emergency. So that's what they mean. It's like saying, whatever it is, it's not as bad as it seems. And this is a good sign. These cards are very good sign. Whatever it is you're going through, where you feel wronged, where you feel people have been deceptive, it's not as bad as it seems, and you can correct the situation. That's why communication is very important, and don't be afraid to face it. Reclaim your power. So learn from the past. It's in the past, you just, didn't solve the situation in any way. Do it now. It's your opportunity of regaining that power, of owning the situation and getting a clarification and correcting its course as well. Because we had the regeneration card here, and this is usually the second chance card. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.